He's got grass growing out of his toes. Wait, that's the guy that was watching us the other day. Today's just the first date. Let's keep it going for a while. Or it'll keep going for a while. But you don't have any festivals this big over in Port Day or whatever, right? That's true. Knew it. See, Kitakami is just as good as any of your big shiny cities. It's okay, Mel. Just ignore her. I'll snap a photo so you can remember this amazing night forever. Give me your roto stick for a sec. What about the other girl? Where's Perrin with her photos? Scooch in closer. Ah, you're stepping on my toes, sis. This will only take a second. You ready? Say Chansey. That's what I call a nice festival vibe. Festival Mass is held so we can all honor the Loyal Three, the brave heroes of Kitakami. They're the Pokemon that once protected this land from the evil ogre, you know? Most of the kids in town wear masks of the Loyal Three like me. Did I mention there are heroes? What are you laughing at? Nothing. I was just thinking it was funny that, like, you don't know anything about the ogre. What? I know the legends of Kitakami better than anybody. Pretty gutsy of you to laugh at your big sis. Sorry. Iggy's still a little baby, so of course he thinks some kind of terrible monster is cool. He likes the ogre more than the Loyal Three. They got candy apples. Let's go check out the stalls. This is why the candy apple is one of the Evos here. It's pretty good, man. Fried what? Fried noodles. Fried what? I want to buy one, but no one's at the stall. Any masks? Which one should I choose? What? Why is my hand out like this? What? What? What is this? Why is my hand locked? So those are the Loyal Three. Pink, green, and blue. Eevee. Controller is bugging right now. Wait, is that not my hand? No, it is my hand. Why is that my hand? Wait, I gotta run an ad again because the stream died. Alright, I won't move from this hand position. Sorry, chat. I don't know if this is supposed to. I wish I could have every photo have my hand be like this. This is amazing. What was that? I also like the shocked Pikachu. Is it because I'm in front of the stall? Hey, come on, check out my wares. I wonder if it'll mess up if I rotate the camera. Wait, does it think that that's what I'm doing? Oh, this hair is insane. I gotta get a picture of this hair. Go check out the shops. Just go check out the shops. It doesn't count. I don't think I understand what raid power is. Just make that type stronger in a raid. Wait, is that what we should have been doing when we fought that other thing? Which was eating? I feel like eating food is the answer to a lot of questions that we didn't know we had. This candy apple looks really good. I want an ice cream. We've given fruits and berries beautiful candy coatings. Give me 2 candy apples, please. 2 candy apples coming right up. He's so nice to me. You can have one. Thanks. Grandma gave me some pocket money, so it's no big deal. I love candy apples. You don't get to eat them every day, you know? Grandma always makes us mochi as a snack. There's even a Pokemon Akita comic that looks like a little candy apple. Go check that out over there. Fanning has its ups and downs. I get it. I get it. I put on mask, I feel like I've become an entirely different me. Every year, Mask of Loyal 3, the first things to fly off the shelves. Monkey Dory! Blue monkey. Do you keep a secret? There's a selfie pose for when you want to be like secretive. Everyone's doing it lately. You can use a selfie if you switch to the front-facing camera. I can't believe that kid just taught me how to put my finger to my lip. The human depicted on the old signboards. I wonder if that's the trainer. The Loyal 3's trainer. That's Ash Ketchum, bro. Ride a Pokemon! Yo, Nano Surgeon! Wait, Nano, I can finally show you this meme that I tagged you in. Because I just know that this is you in real life. You don't have to lie. I know that's also you in the video. And it says they won't get it. No, but we'll get it. And we support you. Why is this not showing up on my screen? The comments for that video were pretty good. They were all a bunch of other poses. Have it go and win some wonderful prizes. I want an Ogre Oust. Tell me how. Gotchas? Monkey Dory, Stone Kidori, Don Quixote, and Ogre. There's a blizzard in my mouth. gonna bring a date next year. I hope you do, big dog. They're so cool. They're so cool the way they're drawn. I can't wait to see what they actually look like. Y'all want to have a go? You're one of those kids that came from Paul Dea, right? Can't take money from a guest. Have a go on the house. You gonna try it? I'll cheer you on from a safe distance. You're up for a run of Ogre Oustin, huh? I did one just now. It's pretty easy for me, that is. My score is 6,390. Think you can do Blitter? And it says, I want a blizzard right in my mouth. What kind of blizzard? What the hell? A traditional game that's been played in Masui. Gather up lots of berries and bring them to the berry table. It's spotted with ogre balloons. There are 4 kinds of colors. Place one of the berries by getting close to it and pressing A. From time to time, greedy Pokemon may gather around, hoping to gobble up your berries. Use the R button. My R button doesn't work. Bro, there's no way. Honestly, after seeing how well Xenoblade Chronicles X runs, this game has got no excuse. Wait, I got a 4 of these. What the hell? Maybe says I got distracted trying a new way to get Ava to eat more of her food. Did it work? Fine. Said it worked a little bit. Well, all you missed was stream dying and me catching that fan trumpet. Why won't it let me place the berries? Why does it not let me do this? That's not my controller. It's like I gotta walk away and then press it, and then walk away and then press it. This shit is busted. Nine, 8, 7, 6. I shouldn't have to do that. Well, clearly I have a busted version of this game. It's the only reason I can think of. Look. Yeah, see, stage 2 was busted. 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 Oops. No way. Did she beat me by 2 points? It was rigged. Oh, nice. I, Carmine, Masu's reigning champ, have triumphed. I want to have another go to deliver a crushing defeat with a killer score. I don't have much pocket money left. Kiki, you go serve Mello a sound defeat for me. No. What's that? You're taking the side of an outsider of your own sister? That makes me so annoyed I think I'm going to black out. Sorry, she's causing such a scene. I'll deal with her. Why don't you go around and wander a bit in the meantime? Well, she got a score of 6,390, and I lost her by 2 points because it was rigged. I don't know what this hair is. They just gave it to me as part of the story. They gave me extra hair. I did not have this much hair on my head. Wait, you can play this with people online? Never seen anyone lose to her either. It was rigged, Nimby. Also, I get more points for popping more balloons, even though my inventory gets full. That doesn't make any sense. They want me to get a set amount. Why would I get more than? The game was absolutely rigged from the start. This is the exact reason those guys wrote sins, not tragedies. Doesn't make any sense. You don't even get scored off time. Stage 2 was rigged. Explain to me why it works all of a sudden for everything except stage 2. You know what, Nimby? If I could connect to the internet right now, I would 1v1 you in this and destroy you. I would have you wishing for Pikachu to deliver you from this world. Sweet relief from the clutches of my destructive berry collecting power. That was sabotage. They want you to lose to her on purpose. And that's why she causes a scene. I didn't go through these because the area lags so much, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it? Find the spot it lags, at least. Sounds like you just don't want to 1v1. this was Xenoblade Chronicles X right now, though, it would be lagless. It says I'm loving XCX right now. You digging in me. Are you playing it on the Switch? Air balloon. Yeah, Nada posted a video of them flying around and there being zero lag, even though they were flying into town by the water. I saw someone playing it. I'm fully convinced whoever does the models for it also did modeling for Phantasy Star Online. What, did everyone just have huge knockers? Just the absolute biggest of breastiest? An ass that was literally out of this world because the slider was slid all the way up. Just some of the most mind-shatteringly large breasts you've ever seen. Because most of the faces and then the dialogue scenes look like they came out of PSO 2. And then the combat made you further think of it. Nano, as somebody who played Phantasy Star Online 2 and New Genesis, would you agree? Maybe skipped all the cutscenes. That's all the models are getting is a drop more. PSO 2. A whiff! Oh god, that kind of PSO 2. Oh god. Like the smell of the lobby where everyone's just been banging it out. Oh my god, I screwed it by one. Honestly, I've never had any interest in it, but after that video Nada posted, I was like, this looks actually kind of sick. We don't even get points for time, so like I feel like all I should be doing is just filling up berries. Raids? Wait, you can do team raids? Huh? Alright, but boot up Pokemon Scarlet DLC and fight me 1v1 in this game. Oh, stage 5? Easy. Wait, what kind of raids though? Are we talking hit markers on the floor? Are we talking dick cheese formation? Two world bosses that have a timer? What? Wait, can you just like be in people's worlds online or something? Oh, stage 6? How is this normal mode? I need to unlock a bag that lets me carry more balloons. What do you mean it never ends? Does it just keep going up? No. I actually picked up an extra. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Oh, I did pick up an extra. Oh. "32 separate worlds, but they're connected." core of life. That does sound a little bit like PSO2. But you can get EXP candy from here, though. I think I got a new backup battery for my Switch. This kitty is purring, if you know what I mean. Come on back anytime you're here. Yeah, Carmine, have you beaten normal mode? It's time to flex on Ninby by beating hard first try. Nano says, what's that candy made out of? You know what it's made out of. Solidified chunks of slowpoke meat dipped in crystallized sugar. Boom, boom, boom. Do they at least give me a bigger sack? What's a girl gotta do to get a big old sack around here? Berries and cream, berries and cream. That's what my haircut reminds me of. Oh, I don't like berries and cream. Are you gonna keep this haircut for the whole DLC? Bro! Don't be like this, alright? But maybe. I'm sure as hell not about to fly back to Paldea to get a haircut. Yeah, I want to do this minigame co-op, but I can't imagine it runs well. If you want me to take a private jet back home to get a haircut, in this economy, the world is literally on fire, and you want me to just jet fuel? Nimby probably wouldn't hate the environment if she realized that Pokemon need it to live. They don't even use fuel for the taxi. Oh, I'm sorry. Poke Labor is a way better. What, y'all don't got doors? What, so you saying y'all don't got doors? Nimby hates Pokemon unions. Crazy. What if I fall down this cliff because of joystick? Joy-Con. see green up there. I don't see gray, though. Better not be eating my shit up there. Hey, 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 hey. The LaCroix of PSO2 is insane. But where is the lie? Oh my god! What do you mean you can't pause? Ugh. I can't even believe that sentence. Hey, back up. Don't crash out on me now. The strat is to start here. Run it down mid. Run it down left. Maybe you don't always get the same map. There's more maps than just this farm, because you could have fooled me. Is it just because it's my first time? Get out of here, fucking squirrel. hard as hell. Okay. There's no way I'm gonna beat this level. Bro, my controller. Not the time, not the time! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I didn't get a single green. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Controller, not the time, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just fighting the controller. I'm fighting the controls. It's not letting me deposit again. Oh, okay. Well, I think we're done. Who the hell was Snorlax? It's over. Can't believe I'm out here fighting the controller. I'm fighting for my life. I gotta fight the game. That was sabotage. That was sabotage. That was probably the last level, too. This would be so much easier on the Switch, too. I've only ever got like 3 berries away from beating the last stage you beat. Snorlax. Bro, this ass cheeks map. Yeah, this is some DLC minigame, which clearly runs really well. That it was running so well that Nintendo decided that this should have an option to play co-op with people online from around the world. Wait, this map is way harder. Playing this on the emulator is so much easier to deal with everything. I believe it. If not just to have no drifting. I don't know the strat for this map. Only one way to find out. Anyway, as a Nintendo partner, I'm gonna have to turn you in. Sorry, kid. Is the lag better up close? I don't know, but I can't see shit. That would be amazing. Maybe Game Freak will let that happen. You know, there should just be one bucket. Right now, DLC comes out, hundreds of users are like, runs fine for me. Get your Switch fixed. Even worse, it's just gonna be a whole lot of, you could probably do this if you weren't poor, buy the Switch 2. You're not gonna over get these this early in the game, so really, I should just be running it down mid as early and as soon as possible. And then now I know I need to collect mostly green. I need 4 grays, mostly greens, 3 reds. And then 1 more blue. Oh. Does the timer even go slower as my game slows down? I know that could possibly be seen as an insane question, but I got a feeling that clock is just running. That clock is unaffected by frames. Ton of red and a fuck ton of gray. I wonder if certain Pokemon eat certain flavors more. Oh my god, he's going for blue. Back up. Back up. Back up. Sit your greedy Pokemon ass down. I really don't think the lag matters to the counter, which is kind of fucked. Yo, what's up, Gary? Welcome in. I don't even see any reds. No. No. Oh my god, don't tell me there's another stage. No way, there's another stage! How are you enjoying the teal mask? It's been pretty cool so far. I just made it to the Festival of Masks, and this is kind of all I've done since. What are you gonna continue the main story? Wait, what do you mean the main story? Like the rest of the teal mask, or? Oh, probably after this. I don't think I'm gonna try this mini game much longer because it's evil. There's no way. They're gonna eat all my berries. There's not even any grays. Oh. You know, sometimes you get the RNG and sometimes you don't. Classic. I'm gonna come back for this. I'm gonna beat this. I don't even get an award? I didn't get anything for my phenomenal performance up until that point. But I can't connect to the internet, NB. Okay, but that, what do you mean? Emote is amazing. Fun! What are we playing, Mahjong? Mysterious child is staring at you from behind their mask. That's a cool mask. Ponyo! What are you, a Miyazaki film? Hey, Mel, listen to this. It's nuts. Kiki's no use at all. Zero talent for ousting ogres, I'm telling you. Hey, who was that? Chase after that toddler. Good minigame is one of the best ways to get EV items. Oh, it was given a lot of feathers. Wait, Mello, you shouldn't run off on your own. Hey, new kid, that goes for you too. Whoa. Wait, isn't this Nodup's profile picture? You should have come back. The mountain's dangerous at night. That is a massive mask. You found the teal mask. Pattern after the face of an ogre. Ogre Pond dropped it while fleeing up the stairs after visiting the what? Hello? Spoilers? What? How was I supposed to know that Ogre Pond dropped it? What? Where'd that kid come from? I don't think it's a kid. Talking about. Wait, do you mean that kid that ran off towards the mountain? Could that have been the ogre from the story on all the signboards? You say that story was true? They did drop a mask, so they really must be. Oni-chan! What are you guys doing over here? We just bumped into the ogre. Wait. Stop. No. Why are you yelling all of a sudden for, sis? Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing you're interested in at all. Nothing. Huh? Oh, I get it. But you're making fun of me behind my back. I'm just gonna head back to the festival. Whew! At least I didn't figure out what we're really talking about. Don't scare me like that. Blabbing for the whole world to hear. Don't you have any filter? See, Kiki really likes the ogre. Like, really likes it. If he found out we'd seen the ogre without him, I guess I was afraid he'd feel bad, you know? Left out. I don't want him running up the mountain to follow the ogre at this hour either. Well, we already lied about it, and that's that. You lied about it. Maybe hold off on showing Kiki that mask you just picked up, too. Wait, is there an ogre pond in Xenoblade? It says the game doesn't expect you to be able to read. Then why are all of our missions to read signposts? How is he not gonna see that we have this like mask 4 times our size? Why did nobody tell me that if I just rushed to DLC 1, I would have gotten EXP charm and my life would have been easier? There's a species that says Pon and ends their names in Pon. I think Pon. Okay, but in Riichi Mahjong, you call it Pon. The festival's so much fun and absolutely nothing weird happened, right? So when are you changing that hair? DLC 2? Had enough of the festival? Yeah. Look, his grandma lovingly, the next day, lovingly gave me this haircut. What's up, Bri? Private plastic box carried by birds. Nope. DLC 3? Nothing says festival like great bowl of shaved ice. Kiki's grandma gave me this. All right. Does hair let you put a hat on at least? Why would it matter, Dippy? Why are so many Vulpix on the roof? Just because we didn't agree to meet doesn't mean you get to keep me waiting. I want to talk to you a bit. You haven't told anyone about the thing that happened yesterday, right? What thing? Come on, you know what I'm talking about. We bumped into the yogurt. Yes, yogurt. Don't play dumb. Got it. You still have that thing we picked up, right? My grandpa knows a lot about the village's history. We should go talk to him about what happened yesterday. Why don't we include Kiki? You know where my house is, right? We'll show Grandpa the, you know, the thing. Where did you put the mask in? That's what I'm saying. Like, how does Kiki not see this? Come back to my house. Let's give my grandpa a grandkid. All right. If I have to. What's good? Hey, my love. Good morning. Want to go see the last signboard? Kiki, go find someplace else to be. Mel's got business with me. Wow. Seriously, he's spending all his time with you? That's so unfair. You can be such a jerk. What'd you just call me? Humph. What's his deal? Kiki should know better than to talk back to me like that. That's enough, Carmine. Be kind to your younger brother. Yes, Grandpa. I was being kind. It's not like I hit him or anything. Wow. Okay, that's the bar, huh? Why did Grandpa shy away like that? Did Grandpa used to hit Carmine? Show Grandpa that thing you have. Yo, check out my stick, bro. And this is... No, not that. I'm talking about that thing we found yesterday. You want to check out my balls, too? Oh. You want to check out my other ball? Could this be? It belongs to that poor ogre. Where did you find this? Poor ogre. It was at the Festival of Mass. I tried talking to it all nice and everything, but it dropped that mask and yeah. Never would have thought that the ogre would still be gracing our festival with its presence. Huh? You mean still? I thought the ogre was a scoundrel that attacked the village. I like that my top knot was showing up there. Suppose it's time I told you, Carmen. Truth of what happened with that ogre is the other way around. Huh? You should hear this too, Mello. You also met the poor ogre, or Ogrepon, as it's rightly named. Let me tell you the true story as passed down through our family for generations. Yeah, why can't Kieran be here for this? I ain't hearing shit out. I'm gonna go find Kiki. And then I'm gonna give him a niece. Never mind. It's gonna take 9 months. I'll start with the niece first. It's gonna be a bit of a long story. Is that alright? Story's been passed down in our family by word of mouth. I learned it from my father. A story of truths that must never be told to the rest of the village. You must never speak of it to others. Okay. Whoa. Long time ago, a man and an ogre came to Kitakami from a foreign land. This is the part where all these, like, I bet people like Nimby in the chat immediately saw this man's ponytail and shoulders and were like, oh, that's Victor from Blue Diamond Shiny Pearl, and he runs the inn for 5 minutes in the one part of the game, and obviously he disappeared randomly in one of the other games, but you wouldn't know that unless you read one item description. Never seen a large torsoed man in my life. Liar. The people of the village feared the man and the ogre, who looked so different from them. I didn't know, no, I didn't know that. No, that was a different man I was thinking of. So they refused to let the travelers come anywhere near the village. The man and the ogre were saddened that the villagers did not welcome them. But they were just happy to have each other. They settled quietly in a cave on the mountain. Oh, this is the part. Now you probably recognize his hair. Nimby says, I bet they didn't show the man because they're actually talking about skin color. That was my guess, too. I was like, interesting. How could a man look so different than them? There was only one villager who pitied the two travelers, the village mask maker. Oh, never mind. He made several masks for the man and the ogre. The masks were brilliant works, adorned with gems the man brought from somewhere far away. But then he died. By wearing these masks, the travelers could hide their true faces and mingle with the villagers. His sleeves are still rolled up, though, so I think they're still going to know what he is. They thanked the mask maker for his kindness. Wearing the mask, the man and the ogre started secretly joining the village festival. The mysterious pair soon became the talk of the village because of their brilliant masks. Rumors about them quickly spread far and wide, even to distant lands. 6 Squirtle mask, nerd. But rumors of exquisite shining masks attract more than just innocent curiosity. A group of greedy Pokémon soon made their way to the land of Kitakami. Pokémon sneaked into the cave in which the man and the ogre lived, tried to make off with their masks, which were carefully stored away. The man happened to be there. He managed to hold on to one of the masks. But he was not strong enough to protect them all. The Pokémon stole the other 3. Several hours later, when the ogre returned to the cave, it found its beloved home in ruin. All that's left were the signs of a struggle and a teal mask. The ogre donned that mask and went down to the village, perhaps to search for his friend. It was do roll up with the club. It found the greedy Pokemon gloating over their stolen masks and defeated them. The villagers, of course, had no idea what was happening nor why. All they saw was the raging ogre, and they felt great fear. Why can't people know this? The villagers thought that the Pokemon had fallen trying to protect the village from the ogre. To honor their sacrifice, they named them the Loyal 3 and interned them with care. Wounded and weak, the ogre returned to his cave, alone and with great sadness. Why does this look like that one Pokemon? Why can't Kiki and the village know this? Terrible. Ogerpon didn't deserve that, and the Royal 3, they're the worst! The story everyone's been told is the complete opposite truth. They gotta hear about this. Yes, Carmen. But Grandpa, the villagers believe their own version of history. They revere the Loyal 3, so how would they react to being told they've got it all wrong? Probably get angry? Exactly. Back when all this first occurred, the Mask Maker, that is to say our ancestor, tried desperately to tell the truth of the matter. But nobody would take him seriously. It said he was persecuted as a heretic. Damn. Oh, that really gets my blood boiling. The mask maker chose to protect his descendants, us, by keeping his mouth shut. He kept the truth alive, passing it down from generation to generation as a family secret. Kiki doesn't know the whole story yet, does he? He shouldn't. No, I've certainly never spoke to him about it. Why do you ask? He just really seems to like the ogre. He's practically obsessed. And he's been trying to one-up me as if he knows more about Ogre Pond than I do. Well, I can't say what's going on with the boy. He was always a sensitive child. It wouldn't surprise me if he somehow intuited the truth. I promise to tell Kieran the whole story when the time is right. Till then, take care not to breathe a word of truth to anybody. Okay, Grandpa. I really can't tell Kiki we met the ogre. About that mask, I noticed a jewel on his forehead was chipped. I might be able to fix it. Would you mind leaving that with me for a little while? Oh, maybe it got chipped when it fell down the stairs. Well, let's give it a nice and fixed up before we give it back to Ogre Pond. Don't you worry, I'll be sure to take good care of this. Yeah, I don't understand why we can't just tell old Kikisha. Oh, he knows. That is a great emote. I want to see Ogre Pond again, but getting his max fist will have to come first. We should carry on with the orienteering before Kiki gets suspicious. I bet we'll find Kiki just killing time somewhere in town. Well, at least Kiki knows now. I just don't understand why we can't tell him. How am I the only one outraged by this? How does Nimby sleep at night knowing this? Oh, hey, Mello. I was gonna ask, what were you and my sisters talking about? This and that, I guess. Oh, I see. About those signs, the last one's a bit of a hike away. It's in the Paradise Barrens on the other side of Odie Mountain. Well, it's out of the mountain and down through the northwest. He's gonna, like, catch the ogre and then destroy the town, I hope. Why'd you lie to me? Oh, no. This is his downfall arc. Bro, I had two choices. Game Freak is the reason I lied to you. I had two choices. Lie and lie. I bet Nimby lied to this. Probably lied to his ass too, didn't you? The good news is Nimby lied to him first, so I don't feel as bad. Did Grandma just say I can get strapped with her? Buy him a lollipop, says Ruby. I think he's already sucking enough right now. I always pick the option that was closest to telling the truth, says Nimby. Nathan Bye. Wait, that's kind of a sick new name. Nathan Bye. Yo, how's life, bro? I'm good, man. I'm just Nathan Bye. You know what I'm saying? All right, what does that mean? Bro, you know what that means, bro. If you don't know what that means, bro, then you gotta take a look at your own life, bro. I'm Nathan Bye, bro. What you doing, bro? Nathan Bye, bro. Bro, there is this, oh my god, it's this TikTok, like, people will be like, guys, I need a new username, my name is blank, and it's always the most insane names of all time. Like, like one of them was like, my name's Connor, someone help me out. And they're like, oh, what about Connoria? And it was like, oh my god. I saw one the other day that was just, all the comments were one. Parmesan for Sean. The name Won't for my name is Will. My name is Cole. I was touched by my uncole. Like, come on. Like, what is happening here? My name is Abu. Peek Abu. Mike Who Cheese Harry. Low Taper Jade for Jade. Emma Inyet. Oh my god. My name is Mel. What dat Mel? My name is Max, stretched to the max. Plan Bree. My name is Jay, never too gay for Jay. 100 pounds. Oh my god, I can't read that one out. Two of those I could not read. What were their names though? Avery? Earlier, I was trying to take a picture at the mask stall, and I don't know what was going on, but my hand was vibe checking everything. It was like I was about to steal everything. Chat, y'all ever just... Me about to steal because these festival prices are no joke, honestly. Let's go, Chimichanga! What the hell is that? Is that its tongue? It's a bell. What do you mean? Really, Nimby? Then why did it just use it as a tongue when it screamed? Tell me that this is the first time you've watched someone play Pokemon without telling me. Crazy. Crazy. I'm so glad that you're gonna finally give Pokemon a chance with this Souls-like, because I think you would like this game. But your ignorance is baffling. It shook around like a little bell. I can do the same thing with my tongue. It doesn't make it any less of a tongue. Oh wow, I'm still not eating. About to keep on chugging. Must be the procrastination juice kicking in. Nope, I just forgot to take my meds. Hey! Hell yeah! Kaname! This is the name of one of the kids I read to at the library. I also forgot to take my meds on time, so I probably get to be awake all night again. You know, I didn't want to read. You know, I didn't want Kasub's message earlier to be true when he said at night. I see now. This DLC is the reason why Nimby doesn't sleep at night, because she can't. She can't sleep with herself knowing that she lied to Kiki. I should start playing Tribe 9 again, that. Oh, nice. Oh, 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 what the fuck are you, TikTok? Let's go! It's finally raining! Look at that slippery little bastard! The little Goodra! The Goomer can goom! What a phenomenal specimen of a Pokemon. Can we rename it to Goomer? No! You can't pick people's names. It loves the rain. This mellow Pokemon can be seen walk around on the plains and in the mountains on rainy days. No one would notice. You always say this while the people who named it are literally in chat. Yeah, Nimby. Mods. Execute Nimby. Which part do you want me to prove? Alright, if you named Rip TikTok, I need you to stand up right now, please. I'm Spartacus. Yo, what's up, Toad? Welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. We can't change. What? It already stopped rain. This is why rain doesn't exist. Oh my god, I'm so glad I did that right then and there. Wait, so I could have just forced it to rain? Toad says I made Crystal Nuzlocke. You made it? Damn. Thank you for your service to the Pokemon community. Was it hard? I got Magby when I was at the 3rd gym. No, Magby is going to take you all the way to the end. Are you using my sis? What? You have a sister? It sticks around once it starts raining, but I don't know. I don't know for how long. The only sis I know is Mycosis. Mycosis. Is that a Lotad? Yeah. Yeah, you already know. Wait, I unlocked a new area for Ogre Ustin? No. No. I should have beaten it on hard before it got even harder. Why would I want to unlock an area with water? Oh, I did finish the first dex. Amazing! You completed the Pokedex. You've encountered every single Pokemon there is in Paldea. Exploring the region on your own 2 feet is a real treasure of an experience, isn't it? I think you deserve a special diploma in recognition of this magnificent achievement. Come see me in the biology lab when you have time. Oh, Beast Ball. Hey! Look at this diploma. We can get a job now. Toad says I live in the pond. I'm a lombre. I thought you were... You're a lombre? Lombre? You don't mean that, do you? You don't mean that, do you? Wow. I thought we don't take jets, Nimby. I thought we don't take planes with doors on them, Nimby. I can't believe you just tricked me into destroying the environment. Interesting. Emissions. Huh. Who the hell's this guy? Whoa, what do we have here? Why are his eyes crossed like that? I've seen your face before. Who are you again? I'm Mellow. Yeah, I know you. Oh, let's get going. Wait. Director Cyrano. De Bergerac? Oh, hello, though, Veli. Whoa, Veli. Oh, these two definitely hooked up. Of course I'm here. As director of this academy, where else would I be? And do address me more properly while students are present. What are you doing out here? I thought we had agreed to meet in my office. Oh, must have slipped my mind. What's the matter? This is the student, right? Oh, yeah, but... You must be terribly confused. This is Director Cyrano de Bergerac of Blueberry Academy. Wait. Is Blueberry Violet? There's no way you get this guy instead of Clavel, right? As I mentioned on the phone, he's interested in accepting you as an exchange student. That's me, Director Zero. But did I not mention that? One look at our young friend here makes you suspect you indeed failed to clarify that point. Violet is grapes, and is it still Clavel? Why'd you request Master Mellow to take part in your exchange program? Is it Clavel wearing a purple suit? See, the reason is I'm bald. Why did I put in this request? Oh, that's right. My sources told me there's a student here worth keeping my eye on. I'm gonna be back. All right, so I'll take good care of your sister in my party. You do seem to have left quite an impression on quite a lot of people. I think I need to meet you right off. I ain't feeling about you. See? Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I'd love for you to visit my school. You'd be a breath of fresh air, so to speak. Anything can be said. Oh, well, if anything can be said, he's got a keen eye for talent. I'd be thrilled if you went and got to know the students there. If you're willing to, of course. Think of it as a chance to further expand upon your treasure hunt. I wish I could accompany Master Mellow, but I'm afraid I must ask you to watch over him in my stead. You will watch over him, won't you? Ah, I'm going. I'll never let anything happen to one of your students. See? Well, I hope this leads you to more than you can treasure. Best of luck. Ta-ta. Wait, does he actually wear a purple suit? See? Give me a holler when you're ready to head to my blueberries. Oh, it's midnight o'clock. Jock. Big Dotty Jackers. Wait, so does Jock have orange hair instead? Are you telling me you registered 400 species to your Pokedex? Yeah, check this out. I just Googled them. Research on the Pokemon of the Paldea region is moving ahead like never before, and that's all thanks to you, Mellow. You know, I visited the strange shop the other day and picked up a little something. Might not seem like much to get a secondhand gift, but here, from me to you. Shiny Charm. I'll try to give you something a bit better, but I'm a teacher, and I have a teacher's salary. Now, what's all this commotion about, I wonder? Oh? A student of mine completed their Pokedex. Upon my word! What a marvelous accomplishment, Master Mellow. Yeah, you surprised me too, pulling off a feat like this. Well, Mr. Jock's delight clearly shows how commendable your work has been. Allow me to reward you with a small gift. Students who achieve great feats like this deserve to be recognized for their hard work. This congratulatory message penned by the company that certifies Pokemon completion is for you. Now, how did you get this already? Wait, it's not even a real certificate? Oh, I could have photoshopped this. Game Freak? You want me to get a job with a diploma from a guy called Game Freak? I reconfigured your Pokedex app so you might view your diploma there anytime you like. Programming's another one of Director Clavel's skills, you know? Well, you did great with the Pokedex. If completing the Pokedex was one of the treasures you're after, then I'd say you'd have a resounding success on your treasure hunt. Quite right, Mr. Jacques. Fitting comment indeed. Rather surprising coming from you. I am his homeroom teacher, after all. Gotta act like it from time to time. You may have completed your Pokedex, but there's plenty of adventure to be had. I hope you'll keep looking for new Pokemon to befriend here in Paldea. I very much look forward to watching over your continued progress as well. How do we explain the whole space-time continuum thing? How do we explain to them that we had to literally travel to another dimension to catch some of these guys that they'll never be able to see with their own eyes because they... I just broke my knee. Did you see that? Remember when you could print these, says Nimby? I always wanted to do it. We'll print you one. We'll get you one printed. But you have to prove that you finished your Pokedex. I'm not fully convinced that you have, actually. Print this! Hey, no. I'm waiting for you to get to DLC 2 so I can grind out multiplayer stuff. With Nada? What? What does that have to do with me? I will never even be able to connect to the internet again. So I'm gonna be like, look, what about shiny... What about shiny Poliwhirl? What about shiny Applin? I would print Fruck and hang it on my wall. Mimi, you literally know a librarian. Have Ella print it for you. Wait, so does this Pokemon have a chance to have 3 kids? I think someone spoiled something the other day about them having a different rare form. They were like, I got the biggest worm ever first try, and I got the rare Mousehold. There's a chance to only have 1 kid. Oh. Okay, sick family, bro. I'm busting a nut. I'm doing it twice. Nano nose. She Genshin on my impact till I oh yo. Apparently a 1 in 100 chance. Yeah, but what if you have this single family charm? What the fuck? You didn't like that? So wait, what does the shiny charm do exactly? I mean exactly, alright? Don't get smart with me. It makes it more likely for you to catch shiny Pokemon. Did you not read the description? Come on, don't. I want numbers. I want Mathematica. Actually, if you had just read when he gave you the item, you would know that you now have a higher chance of running into a shiny Pokemon. Hey, nose man, get in my pants. No, 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 no. You're not who I wanted. Whoa, if you don't stop hobbling away. A triple chance to find shiny Pokemon compared to the base chance from 1 in 8,192 to approximately 1 in 2,731. Wait, that's the old data. Get in my pants, nose boy. The magnet in Nose Pass's nose provides an unerring compass, making this Pokemon an excellent partner for trainers going on a journey. Unerring compass. This man's nose always knows? Is that what? Is that? Is that what I'm meant to take away from that? Because it sure as hell seems like they wanted me to know that the nose always knows. I could be wrong here. Oh, Mochi. Oh, Mochi. Oh, wait. Is this better than calcium and all that stuff? Ruby says, I'm still a little sad about Target yesterday. I really wanted to find some Pokemon cards, but the restock guy was taking forever, and there's a line of 8 waiting in the women's section for him to finish. Because they're waiting on Pokemon cards? Come on. Shopping at Target in the Big 25, Ruby? Come on now. It's a good thing they didn't have those packs then, am I right? I was just there to look for Pokemon. Poking Men. I don't even know where I would buy Pokemon cards. I wouldn't even know what to get. Because, like, even, like, smaller card shops, right? Like, why would a smaller card shop limit how many packs you can buy? Like, that's money. Like, just sell them all out. Starbucks in the Big 2-5? In a Target? Oh, it's still triple, but the chances are higher than they used to be. But yeah, if I ran a small card shop, like, why would I be like, you can only buy one a day or something? Like, just cash out and then buy more. That's not what it looks like, Toad. Bro. No. I would never let you die. It's not what it is. That's not. You're not dead. Both of your Pokemon are now dead. That's not what it's not what it looks like. A lot of the local card shops sell the price of the scalpers now, so if the distributors are also selling it, I mean, get money, get paid, right? Like, it's booming right now. It might as well. No way to buy at MSRP is to order from Poke Center or go to Walmart or Target or GameStop. Toad says I saw you didn't see that. Nah. The stream's pre-recorded. It didn't even happen. And if it did happen, it happened days ago. You've been dead. There's no point in you worrying about it now. You've been dead. Okay, so if you eat a shiny, if you have a shiny charm and you murder 60 Pokemon and you eat a sandwich, is 1 in 683. Mel cares more about the scalpers and actual fans and kids getting products at a reasonable price. I think Mel was one of the people lining up at Target. No, I think a small business that's selling cards probably doesn't make much money to begin with. I think they should definitely take full advantage of people buying it at that price. Like, it's booming right now, and I feel like if it stops being a thing that's trending, people are going to stop buying it. I don't give a shit about Target or whoever. Like, those stores should definitely be setting limits. But if I ran a small, like, board game shop, I would not set a limit. Absolutely not. I would definitely sell overpriced packs, and people would come and buy them, and then I would be able to run my business better and longer. And then when it all dies down, which it will all die down, I'll be like, well, I'm really glad I got in on that early. It's only just because I regret not buying Bitcoin back in the day. It's 1 in 512, but I'm usually hunting 1 in 812. I'd probably just do the mass murder and the shiny charm. Yeah, 1 in 819 is probably what I'd end up doing. On nights of the full moon, Clefairy gather from all over and dance. Bathing in moonlight makes them float. Clefairy. Clefairy. The thing is, though, that the non-scalpers remember and not go to that store because it hurts the hobby. A lot of local card shops actually make their money from repeat long-term customers that attend events and pay to play in store. I don't actually think that they would never come back. I feel like if I went in that store and I was like, hey, can you just like hold on to a pack or two for me? I feel like they would, because you're a good, trusting, repeat customer. But I would never tell a business, especially one that I like and want to thrive, to be like, hey, hold packs, man. Hold packs for everyone. I'd be like, well, if someone wants me to hold a pack, I'll hold a pack. But if no one's asking to hold packs, then no. Like, sell that shit. Get your money. Get paid. Like, there's so many board game shops and like card game shops and stores that I go to, and there's just like hardly ever any time that I'm actually doing anything other than being there for events and stuff. Like I feel bad, but it's not like I don't want to buy a board game every time I'm there, and I don't want to buy packs of anything. I'm only there in presence. I'm like, just, yeah, go make your money, because I would rather you stay alive. Because you're a great place, but I know how many people don't actually buy things from here because it's not their cup of tea. If I'm running out of time and they're being particularly stubborn or annoying, I'll just throw a sandwich in there. It's because you're loaded on that Herba Mystica. You rich. I'm not going to fault any local business for trying to make some money, especially taking advantage of a trend like this. It's like one of my old favorite video game shops would be like, hey, if you want us to hold like a PS5 or a Switch or whatever new game, like, we'll do it. But then if they didn't, they would just sell them and they would make a bunch of money. And it's like, I'm not gonna, I want them to thrive, you know? But yeah, if you're a local and you're a regular and you ask them to hold a pack for you and they don't, like, yeah, why would you come back? But I'm not going to be mad if I get there and never asked and they sold out. You know, something, closed mouths don't get fed. Not me, though. I'm going to have my mouth closed. I'm going to drink my food through a straw. I'm going to stay fed. I think I've only gotten like 3 shinies with the sandwich. I guess that's what the hunters do, don't they? The Hunter X Hunters. I don't really feel like going to town right now. Hoot Hoot is dead. Hoot Hoot. I love Fan Thump. Fan Thump? Fan Thump. And its evolution. I guess I do like... Because I feel like the general way that businesses deal with scalpers like that is this... Well, the thing is, yeah, the big businesses will always set a limit. But that's why, like... I don't know. Oh! Oh, I love this little guy. Jeng Ma. Oh. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be upset if a local store was selling these packs for more money than they're worth, and then being able to buy more down the line while also making more money, instead of one already losing out to these big places like Costco or Target that could just ship boxfuls and still get sold out. Like, I like the idea of them selling way above if the customer's an obvious scalper. Then they sell it at MSRP if they're going to open it in store. Well, that's the thing, yeah. Like, so many places will do that where it's like, you can buy them at the base price, but you got to open it here. And it's like, oh, yeah, okay. That makes perfect sense because that means you're going to take it. But I'm definitely not going to fault them for telling me something. Jangmo-O. Let me see what Jangmo-O. Oh, it is a good shiny. A pink heart? This is why you wanted it. I don't know what it's weak to. I don't want to kill it. This is like very cute shiny. These are the Target, Walmart, Costco don't control what products show up. Third-party retailers like MJ Holdings that handle all that. I think there are quite a few insiders. Let's stock product, buy product. Oh, yeah. There's definitely some sketchy practices going on there. The scale atop its head is useful for both offense and defense. It bravely stands and faces its foe rather than turning tail, even if its foes are strong. Sometimes I wish the yellow on a shiny weren't so yellow, but I'm glad it's a unique color compared. Yeah, what do you want? You want it to be a pink heart and then puke green. Yeah, and there's always those stories where people are like, oh, I just bought so many of these, and they're like, what about the limit? And they're like, sorry, man, I didn't know there was a limit. I just let them buy it. And it's like, are you telling me, what the hell was that? You're telling me 15 people were running through your store, sprinting at a mad dash as soon as you opened, and you didn't know something was going on? Oh, another new area in Ogre Bustin'. Unremarkable teacup. Oh, that means I need a remarkable teacup. These are the Paradise Barrens. Pretty lonely place, huh? According to the old legends, the ogre used to be seen around here lots. Before we check out the sign, could you battle me? I don't know. Promise I'll heal up your Pokemon and all, so please. Oh, my Pokemon suck. This time I'll win. I have a problem with pre-ordering and people in locals holding product. I just hated the inflated above price going around. The scalpers decided to tag another hobby for kids. I know it's sad. I know it'll pass, but it's sad for now. I will say though, I never liked when it was called a hobby for kids. I want to win, so I got this. Oh, I'm dead. We're talking about the trading card games, definitely not for kids anymore. Well, no, well, I mean, they hardly marketed them at all. I think collecting physical things like that is kind of started falling apart anyway, but I just think any hobby should just be a hobby. I think that's always my thing. I never liked the 4 kids thing. I mean, I liked 4 kids when they had a banger One Piece intro. No way! This man sacrificed himself for that much damage? Remember the subreddit? There are quite a few kids that collect for just having them. Oh, I mean, yeah. I don't care about the people playing the game. They like the shiny. I mean, I think it's cute. I think the idea of like, oh, we're at a store, like, oh, let's buy some baseball cards. Oh, let's buy some Pokemon cards. Let's buy whatever. I just think a hobby can coexist as. I think a hobby is just a hobby. Is my thing. I just think it sounds demeaning sometimes. When you're like, oh, like, what? You're doing this hobby for kids? Like, you know. That's always just been my thing. I'm not offended. I don't collect Pokemon cards. I'm a grown man. Come on. No. No, you don't have to stop. I was just saying that part. That's just a personal thing that gets me. I think anyone should be able to enjoy anything at any stage in life. The scalpers decided to take over most toy hobbies and collecting. That is the tough part, right? Like when you literally can't buy something because like what is your source of income as a child? Like there's no way you're gonna be able to go and buy like 10 packs. I mean, yeah, your parents can do it for you, but like you're like, hey, Dad, I need you to go stand in line so I can get this 8 of these packs of cards. But also you're gonna have to fist fight like 4 dudes. I mean, I would do it for my kid just because I think it would be really fun to get into an all-out brawl at a Costco, but mostly I have a hard time with the trading collecting world because it transitioned from across my lifetime I get the set amount type thing. Dude, I have 1 year for the set and will forever change to being the camp counselor from Holes, yelling at grandfather. She's tired of this while looking at one iteration of this thing from literally 3 months ago. Did it happen with Squishmallows at 1.2? Yeah, I get it. It's like a hobbies at any level, though, right? Like, do I think kids are an unfair advantage? Sure. But I feel like a kid is also at the same unfair advantage as like an adult who's like living paycheck to paycheck. Like, you're not gonna see me at the top of any gacha leaderboard game, like, bro. I don't have it like that, right? Like, for me to know that I'm about to put a game down in a few months and be able to just ball out a few grand just because, like, bro, I don't know who you think I am. That's a darn kids gatekeeping quality entertainment. 4Kids was the ones gatekeeping One Piece. Maybe says I used to be getting made fun of for wanting the cards, and it only got worse as I got older. And the people making fun of me, the ones that had ability to get them for me. Oof. It's okay, Nimby. We can go buy a pack of cards right now. Bro, please stop brick breaking me. Smasher says, why don't they just get a job? That's the problem, is the children yearn for the mines, but most places that will hire children to work in the mines are like hundreds of miles away from a card game shop. It's kind of a... Is the headpiece on your Pokemon dented from this Poliwrath karate? Bro, how much
pee-pee does this stupid thing have? Show me your pee-pee, because I don't believe that you still have this much.
I think your Big Pockets Mellow. Nah. Big Pockets Mellow was the old me. I'm Big Bulge Mellow. That's the new me. Pockets are empty, but my stuff is stuffed. Ruby says the only thing I can hope is that these guys are buying on credit, and if not enough people buy from them, they'll be forced to take a loss, and then they can't scalp anymore. That's a good outcome. Of course, a lot of people are uneducated about pricing, cause and effect, and they just keep enabling it. I mean, there's smart ways to do it, right? Like, you could buy packs and, you know, make it like a TikTok live. But then you're making money while watching open packs, or you do the thing where people pay you to open the packs and then you send them all the good stuff that came after. Can't believe this man finally ran out of Brick Break. Hydro Pump! Ella is not going to be done with school. Yeah, no, Ella's going to go and get another degree. It's the same as the matcha one. So what, infinite? I'm just unlucky? This man definitely... this is Kiki's pee-pee up right now. I really gotta stop going places with these awful Pokemon. That is true. Ruby says he's mad because you lied to him, and this is fair. This is the punishment I deserve for bold face. Is it bold face lie? I think they always say bald face, don't they? What the hell's a bald face lie? Are bald people just notoriously better at lying? What's the... Bold. It's all because of Ed's PP up that the Pokemon card collecting hobby is in shambles. Honestly, the only reason I want to get into card collecting is because of my PP being up. You were never Big Bulge? Alright, come on. How would you lie to chat like this? Come on. Someone called me that one time. I'm glad Mello missed that. Okay, to that, tangentially, kid at work today told me I was too old to have a favorite Pokemon. Then this man whips out Bulbasaur. I hit him with, well, your favorite's too old to be in a Pokemon comics we have. Damn! Yeah, missed that. You should have told him that all your favorite Pokemon are ghosts, like he's about to be if he keeps talking shit. Ella's definitely going for like 3 masters. Trying to fix my credit card debt so I can move out of Oklahoma to a library job anywhere but Oklahoma. Ella's gonna move in with Nimby again. I would have never guessed that Ella would be a librarian. Mel's pee-pee stolen like he's facing a Wobbuffet and a Nuzlocke. Do they even have libraries in Long Island now? Elle says, I don't think I really scream trusted source of information. I mean, I've never heard you scream it, but it's not too late. It's something that you can just do. Bold-faced lie. Ruby says, I never trusted the bald people. Alright, now, hold on. This is slander, alright? I didn't want you guys to know, but this is a wig. Basher says, bald people have a lot to hide. Like where their hair went. All of us end up where we never would be expected to be. I'm not active duty in the army, and who would have guessed that? Maybe it would never let me move in, not after our soul lock. That hasn't even happened yet. That's what happens when you don't fix high-level wild Pokemon's. Wait, so this is my fault? Is what you're telling me? You don't mean that. It's never been my fault. It's time to squeeze the government for extra stuff. Smash says I've only seen delis, Irish pubs, and sandwich shops in Long Island so far. I'm saying, wait, not the yellow one, right? The yellow roof one or whatever, the one that's like a cult run deli. Pretty sure Polyrath is out of damaging moves. Wait, are you serious? I got an idea then. Nano says bald is my type. Yeah, what does he mean by that? That's really funny. That's fucked up. Everybody said you had 7 credit cards. You might as well call him Sneezy. Oh my god. That's good. Wait, does Haze get rid of my status effects? You motherfucker. All right. But how many hazes can you possibly have? You know, he's gonna be throwing a tantrum soon, right? 30. All right, we gotta at least be at like 29, right? Nimby said at least 10. We're almost there. He has more than you have dragon dances. I can't even kill him. Actually, no, Smasher isn't far from, like, the thing is, credit scores don't even go that far nowadays. I genuinely think you could declare bankruptcy and just start your life over. And I guarantee you will come out of it no worse for wear than you're at right now. You could absolutely declare bankruptcy on student loans. You could just take out a private loan, right? And then just declare bankruptcy. Tiplin! If you want to start a business or get more loans, and I don't think Ella's trying to do it. You have time. I think you declare bankruptcy, get all that shit cleared out, and then figure it out later. Dippling these. All right, guys. All right. I can't believe you. All that dancing for what? You apple mother. Isn't Ella already in the military? What do you mean you'd rather die? What? Ripley. Oh, Diplin this. No, I got out of the military in 2019. What? Wait, is that an option? I thought when you were in the military, you were always in the military. can't just leave, right? Aren't you just a person who was in the military but left, but you're still in the military? Only if you're an officer can you never leave. I just thought you couldn't leave. I thought that was it. Like at some point, they can just call you back. Ella's a veteran, right? So Ella's still in the military. Ella's just a veteran of the military that they're still in. I was eligible for car like for like 2 years. Don't you still have to like salute people if you see them? My callback period runs until 2046. Dear God. If you're active duty, you sign a contract, and then by the time it's time to renew, you say if you want to renew or not. If you don't leave, you just leave. My ex-husband did it. I still think it's your... Why does it have to be like this? Why? Should I just let Kieran win? I already lied to him. Our contracts are considered indefinite. Officers play a different game. I'm not convinced Ella's actually out of the military. I'm pretty sure you don't just leave. Oh, no, no, no. I can't keep up. Oh, he's about to wipe the floor with me. It doesn't matter if you win. They dismantle the Department of Education. You always say you sign a loan. They don't exist. It's not wrong. Yeah, I thought you were on some like backup plan. So you're saying if right now we needed all hands on deck, every single person, if they were like, we need an army right now, all hands, they wouldn't just call up the same people that were already previously in the army first? Like, they wouldn't call Ella, they would call what? Who would they call? Well, so this is part of my getting out was them fucking up my knees by not actually getting me proper treatment. My unit faffed my paperwork, shortened my callback time. It would have been like 5 years or something. The Ghostbusters? It's complicated, and I can explain it to you in a lengthy paragraph. I mean, I'm interested now, because I always assumed clearly your ones that separate are unfit for services and waste more man hours or resources to return us to status, so they draft before they pull from the callback list. That seems like it would take more time. Oh, well. There you go. Wait, the story doesn't just keep going? Wait. have that much. That. Goes, call the active duty, call the National Guard Reserve, call those in inactive reserve duty, then call back officers who haven't hit their contract. And then they would just do a new draft, basically. Get all the youngins in. Why is he so pale? Bro, whose white baby is this? What the hell? Leads a quiet life deep in the forest. Anyone wanders this territory does live to warn the intruder by sounding its grass flute. Oh boy, it looks like a grass flute with balls. Bro, whose white baby is this? Those little nipples. That one with the Mono was just BM. I feel like they should all be like that. Or at least these special ones. Baldwin has some dog shit moves. You get wavered in after 30, but you would have to have some prior service or super excel fitness test. Bro. That's my problem, though, is I would absolutely... If they were like, hey, you want to get drafted to this war? I'd be like, no. But I'm not going to purposely fail this fitness test. Cause, you know what I'm saying? I thought I would go anyway because the kind of conflicts I want to see. I ain't getting drafted. Akamo'o. It gets in a fist fight so intense that the scales of its arms peel off. Bare arms of a sign of valiance. Damn. Right, like, yeah, you're gonna put me in a fitness test. I'm not gonna embarrass myself and fail it on purpose. They're gonna think I'm built indifferent. That's not true at all. I want them to know I'm built different. Nuzleaf has got to be one of the ugliest Pokemon. Fitting this. All right, buddy. Oh, all right, buddy. Mods. Torsion Nano's testiculars, please. Huh? Chat, what the hell do you mean Nosepass needs a Thunderstone? How's your running? Awful right now. I've got sciatica still. It's been a new development from December. My running is not there. It controls 3 units called Mini Noses using magnetic force. The Lumbago! It can attack a foe. Is it because it's a compass? Terminal Lumbago is insane. Oh, I could have used that and then Zap Cannon. Mods, remove Ella's fingers, please. I took that Super Soldier Serum. Oh, Captain America, Soldiers, Supers, whatever. I'll take all the Avengers Serum at the same time. Line them up. Line them up. Get ScarJo in there. She can spray me with that serum. Bruce Banner? Shit. I'm gonna show him what I can do with my own Hulk hands. Spider-Man, I'm about to show him that it doesn't take getting bit by a spider to sling web. Come on. Amateur hour. Come on. Come on. Come on. Sandman, come. I'll show him how you can get a hand, man. Either I don't remember Pokemon or Arbok's in the wrong place, because that man is definitely named Soft Serve. But I would like to take a fitness test just for fun. I want to 1v1 Ella in the army fitness test. Is that a thing? Do we 1v1 each other? And the winner just gets to go home, and the loser joins the army? Do you think Pro Bow Pass gets the nose bush from sniffing Cloth's pube cracks? All right, I'm going to go ahead and guess that like 70% of that is not in the Bible. %53% of that was not in the Bible. Wow. Apparently, that nose bush from and do you think was in the Bible. But probably not in that order, I imagine. I hate Lombre. He's so ugly. Old folk lore in Kitakami tells of a mischievous child who was reborn as a Pokemon. Ruby says, my ex had trauma just from existing in the military, not even being deployed, just dealing with it. He wasn't the same person after service, and it was a lot of reason we didn't end up working out. Ella says that would increase my disability rating. Do it. Yeah, but then you wouldn't have fingers, Ella. I need you to get your priorities straight. Especially to have rocked 10 years in the army at this point, really does alter you. And you went from a guy that laughed at everything to being mad at all the time, everything and everyone. See, I will say, there's one thing I know about Smasher, is that he's never lost that laugh. We love that. God, I thought Ludicolo was way cooler than I remembered. It's so ugly. What did it just say? He gets what? I don't like the way he's moving. Wait, I gotta read his description. I'm glad he's having a great time, but I don't like him up close. Kind of creepy. Like, I got nothing against him, but, like, I probably wouldn't leave him alone in a room with someone I care about. That's a fun picture. There's structures to his body that produce energy when hit by sound waves with a cheerful rhythm. Like, come on. If you're like, I have this newborn child and I need a babysitter, you'd hire this guy? Also, I find it kind of funny that Smasher accidentally did my OG plan. I was supposed to start in the guard reserve and then transition active duty status. Okay, but if you guys switch roles, you're gonna imagine Smasher telling us he's got coursework all the time? He says, when I was a teenager, I had a boyfriend that was insisting he go to the military and we should get married so I can volunteer benefits or whatever. And I was like, bro, I'm still a baby. I'm just a baby. But the benefits, Nimby, the benefits. I mean, you could be sitting on your yacht right now. Filthy rich. Disgustingly rich. You and Smasher could be crushing shepherd's pies at the Irish pubs right now in Long Island. Ella says, then I realized I hated being in the military. Combined with my knees, I changed my plans. I mean, your library that you work at already sounds like a war zone anyway. No, the only part of the army fitness test you would hate is the 2-mile run. 2-mile run? Yeah, that sounds awful. Bro, Como O is sick. This is the kind of guy I would trust with my newborn baby. Shit, I would give him a newborn baby. He lets his arm hang and then quick as a flash swings upward to land his specialty punch that sends the opponent flying into the sky. This dude is Ryu and Ken from Street Fighter. So you do push-ups, deadlift, sprint, drag, carry, plank, and ball throw. Oof. I would just love that. See, that sounds fun. But then, like, if the reward is joining the army after, not so much. Everything else sounds sick, though. A certain could not care less attitude of the army that my superiors find annoying, which is interesting to me because I feel like everyone would probably share that kind of sentiment and then just be like, yeah, I don't really care. Like, I'm here, aren't I? I feel like Chingling evolves from love. I'm sick of these Pokemon needing love, man. Like, how is this thing level 70? It's literally one of my highest level Pokemon at this point. Scrap of Reaper Cloth. Okay, that's gotta be something that evolves something I have that I don't know about. Imagine if he was a librarian to Smash. It would just be me telling people to read Stephen King and Brandon Sanderson, not the Brandon Sanderson. Don't tell me he's got you too. You don't need that. You don't need that. Not Sandman. Just read Dune for the 5th time. Ruby says the benefits are just free healthcare. That's not true. Benefits are being with somebody that you know for a fact can do a sprint drag carry. That to me. Shit. Shit. I'm about to bust. Smasher says I'm already crushing shepherd's pie. That's all I got of these damn pubs. Okay, but shepherd's pie is one of those things that I could absolutely eat for the rest of my life and be fine, I think. The whole relationship I was in back then just screamed, "One day there will be cheating," says Nimby. Damn, Nimby, I didn't know you got down like that. Shit, you a freak. Special says the reward after all that is doing the 2-mile run, which is like a nice little spit in the face after doing all the other events. That sounds awful. I've never even liked running. Even when my back wasn't in shambles. Every battle levels up is the same battle that it dies like 10 times in, says me. Alright, alright. I'm gonna need you to relax. They don't die that much. This thing hasn't evolved yet either. What is the Stormlight Archives if not just a court of roses and thorns in space? Wait, no, it's not in space. No, it is, isn't it? Wow.
Wow.
Sounds like me, kind of. Ruby says, I hated those presidential fitness tests during schools because they always made us do a mile run. We couldn't walk, and it felt like hell. I remember, I thought Zooey claimed it already. Oh, the stream died while you were gone. We would have to run a mile, I think, per gym, usually to start up. And I remember I would always run. I would run like 1 lap or 2 and then walk so slow that everyone would lap me so that I could skip a lap. I hate running. I wonder how much can I love these guys before they no longer want to be loved? Smash says, if you like bagels, gabagool, shepherd's pie, Guinness Reubens, and steak tip sandwiches, then Long Island is the place for you. I'm pretty sure Gligar or whatever evolved from love and Chingling. But Nimby's right. Everything keeps dying. I do love shepherd's pie, though. I haven't had a vegetable in a month. To be fair, that's kind of what Japan felt like. The entire time I was there, I was like, I really like all this food. And then, like, two and a half, 3 weeks in, I was like, I just realized that the only vegetables we've really had have all been, like, deep-fried tempura vegetables. Like, for the most part, gabagool. No, gimme ghoul. Gimme gabagool. PE, if they had the option of walking the treadmill in the fitness room and playing whatever sport, I always took the walk in the treadmill. I didn't know that was an option. We never had that as an option. Is there a sandwich that makes Pokemon love me harder? No, I can make them breed with each other easier, but they won't love me harder. Well, hold on. Aren't there peas in shepherd's pie? Hold on now. What is a potato if not a vegetable? He says, I remember a day in middle school, they made us run 2 miles or something. I tried to tell them I couldn't do that much, or I'll have a bad asthma attack, and they were like, do it anyway. You got your inhaler. Said inhaler also had to stay in the nurse's office, so it was still a few minutes away. So, of course, I had the bad asthma attack, told them about it, got escorted to the nurse. But they didn't make me run that. Well, there you go. They really just hit you with a... Hey, you're lying, aren't you? Nano says anything green works as a substance. What are you trying to say, bud? What are you trying to say there, Nano? Nano, you hitting the reefer? He says, I think my mom yelled at them. And she still wouldn't buy you Pokemon cards, though. Shepherd's pie. Unchained is right. I want to use some Pokemon from this era. I want to try to use some Pokemon from here. I don't really give a shit about Gligar, you know? He's stupid anyway. Also, trying to take my meds. I'm gonna go listen from bed instead of uncomfy zoning out in my chair. Zoning out? Explain how you've been having all these conversations with us, Ella. Have you not actually been here this whole time? What the hell? Who have we been talking to? Please don't piss in my pie. This is not well, where else am I gonna piss? Mattress says, I won't lie though. I had a prosciutto mozzarella sandwich with roasted bell peppers and balsamic vinegar or dressing that made me see Jesus. Oh, that sounds so good right now. Oh my god. Oh, that sounds amazing. Shepherd's pie. I guess it's not that hard to pronounce with no P's in it. Oh, Shepherd's eye. Come on, come on. Is that who they were talking about in that one gorilla song? Come on, come on, come on. It's Pokemon. Amy says I stopped asking for. Why is this Gligar still here launching? I stopped asking for Pokemon cards once I started realizing how money works. Then I also get made fun of for them and became silent want up until I could buy them myself. One day. Never mind. I'm absolutely not gonna say what I was gonna say. I never showed y'all that I painted 2 of my son's eyes. What? You're what? I can't believe Ella's following classic military trajectory. Leaves the force, has a son, hangs out at the library. Wait, who did he say he's sending out? Diplin. This all started me on a don't bother asking for things you want if everyone else isn't getting it, and toxic stuff like that. Now I want to know what you're gonna say. You really don't need to know what I'm gonna say, but hopefully you've worked past all these toxic thoughts. I should have probably put better moves on Politoad. Get them all covered in syrup. Alright, weirdo. Not gonna stay up front until Mello looks at my son in Discord. Googly eyes are coming tomorrow, so soon all 3 shall have eyes, and I may have super latched onto Repo as a game I enjoy. So we're gonna see some Ella Repo streams. Big dog. I see that Snoopy is crushing my balls. I have to force people to play with me because I died too much to solo it. Ack! Should have thought things through. It was supposed to go like that. Don't you have, like, a plethora of streamer friends who are equally enjoying this game and probably have no issue with both doing collaborative streams and playing more of the game that they can't stop playing? No, that doesn't make it. That probably doesn't. You're right. That's silly. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but they have different schedules than me. How? You wake up at like 7 a.m. and you're up right now at like 1 a.m. What schedule do they have? 2 to 7? What no man's land 5-hour period could they possibly? What? I'm not buying it. Where is your son? Face reveal. Bro, when did you post this picture? You have a picture of this thing in front of somebody playing Repo. Elamine, by force Elamine, I asked them to play, but I want to sound cool and show how Omega Alpha. Ain't no way Nimby just dropped the next Pokemon ROM hack so casually. That was earlier after I got home from work and their lobby was full and one of their friends playing Never Plays and I needed to do coursework. So really your schedule is the problem. It's not that they have different schedules. It's that you have coursework. Well, you're not gonna have coursework in a week though, right? Right? Absolute cinema. It's about to pop off. It'll be easier to force folks to play with me after classes are done. This lettuce wrap will never love me. All he does is die. Ella says I did confer with my manager to do more hours at work, though, to help fix my wallet faster. What happened to your wallet? None of these Pokemon will love me. All I do is die. True Glass Cannon with both close combat and clanging scales. Ella, how do I evolve this tree Pokemon? No way, you just avoided that attack. Do I have to, does it have to die immediately after I use that move? So it worked, right? Oh, you little tree! I sure hope that trust and love isn't what Ella's going for there to make this thing evolve. It's all because I'm too weak. You literally beat me last time, kid. Ella says, when I had that Charlie horse in the back of my neck. What? I thought Charlie horses were exclusively in your, like, calf. I way overspent. I've been overdraft hell since I'm like 3/4 months behind on a bunch of line of credit payments. You're gonna hate this answer. Yes, trust and to love. Well, trust was the one that started with a T. Starts with a T. Trazer Fang. Charlie horse is just a super painful muscle spasm. Can't believe you said it's Poliwrath to hell. That Poliwrath is a ghost now. Polyghost. I lost. Because I'm weak. That's why. What the hell was that? Someone get Nano out of there. Please get Nano out of there. Nano's going to get punched into oblivion. But get Nano out of there. Should go check out the sign. Come on, let's get this over with. Arthur Fist is insane. If you see a shadowy figure approaching you outside the village at twilight, be wary, very wary. Oh my god. Don a mask at once and hide your face. Do so, and whether the shadow is man or monster, you will pass each other by as fellow mask wearers. If you should meet the shadow when you have no mask in hand, then pray that it is only a man. Men. Am I right? If it is, you will live to see another day, and you will remember to never forget your mask again. But if it is the ogre, you will meet your end, as do all humans whose faces are seen by it. Once it sees your face, your soul will be forfeit, and you shall never return to the village. This spoink, man. Nano's bopping over here. In the old days, everyone carried masks wherever they went, and the one who made those masks was actually my great-great-great-grandpa's great-great-great-grandpa or something. So the stories are true? I mean, I don't think any of that stuff about the ogre stealing souls is true or anything, but it is true that our family used to make masks. Our family has a long line of mask makers. Even my gramps can make them. I've heard that the reason we hold the festival is because our ancestors came up with the idea. I don't really like what they wrote on the sign here. Just because the ogre seemed sort of scary, everyone got all afraid of it and drove it away from the village. Pretty sure the ogre must have been lonely on its own. Left all alone like that, treated like some kind of outcast. You're right. You think so too, huh, Mello? You want to take that last photo? Oh no. How are they gonna hit us with this music right now? Yo, what's up, AJ? Welcome in, man. Good to see you. I think I almost teared up when I saw this photo because it's just a stupid word I don't like saying normally. Tier 3 subscription. Subscribe using Twitch Prime. You get 1 free subscription a month if you got Amazon Prime. I thought we were friends, bro. We've been having such a good time. Well, we're all done with our assignment now. I've got to get stronger with my Pokemon. I'm going to head home. Oh, it's Monkey. You don't want to call her a monkey. Nano is just bouncing. Nano is bouncing so hard he might break his back. Why does it feel like my frames are like... I'm running like 120 frames per second right now. What is happening? Dear God. What is this, Xenoblade Chronicles? This is amazing. Mods loading the water. No. No, please. It's because most of my Pokemon are dead, so that they don't have to even be loaded in. He says I missed the silly thumbs up photo. Well, maybe if you didn't lie to him, maybe he wouldn't be so mad at you. I don't know if you've considered that. I don't know if you've considered that it is actually true that sticks and stones can break your bones, but words will make your friend not want to take fun pictures with you. Marinate on that. Mods, marinating in being a bag of regrets. And then air fryer at a comfortable temperature for 18 and 20 minutes. All I'm thinking about is eating right now ever since Smasher dropped the most insane sandwich lineup of the century. Says you're right. I hate this. You're right. The game's fault. What is this single sand tree? Bro, if this was a Final Fantasy game, you would come into the secret cave and the sand tree would be like level 100. They need to eradicate you. He really just broke into his house and killed him. Everyone's going to hell today. Okay, it doesn't sound familiar, but if Ella was saying that Pokemon evolves from trading, I'm in shambles because I cannot. I can't go online. Wait, what if I take Flo's Switch? I pop in Rufio's Pokemon Violet. I get to the point where I can trade, and then I trade locally. You could do that, and then I get the DLC on that one. I catch all the way up. Okay. Where do you go catch those shinies? Or where's Nano with that emote when you need him? Ready to tell you a new one while its friends watch, says Nano. Oh, hold on now. Hold on. Is that a promise? You can invite whatever friends you want. What the hell's this mysterious? This was OSRS? That'll be a fairy circle. The gracious stones. No grass grows within this ring. Curiouser yet, gazing upon them lifts the spirits. Wait, will my Pokemon love me more if I throw them in this hole? Ice pop, strawberry, melon, or lemonade? Bro, strawberry melon. Absolutely. Only if you partially completed the part 2. Huh. Jason says I need some electrolytes. He needs some milk. Miss! When did I get this emote? You missed! Damn, that's a good emote. Why does that golfer have such a fat ass? What a sensational rump. What a fine, juicy. I can't believe Luba tried to get me to change my haircut. You know what? Let's progress story. You know, I was gonna go explore shit, but no. I can't believe you flew down there and still didn't change your haircut. Why would I? I mean, this is who I am now. It's who I am now, Mom. Okay? What do I want to look like? Ready to call it a night? Yeah. The next day. Why is he walking like, damn? Are you the guy with the big back from the lore? Farmer wanted to tell you that she's waiting at her place. She said, you better get a move on and don't keep me waiting. Bro! Kiki will absolutely forgive me when I give that man a nephew. I'm gonna give him a niece and nephew twin set. I'm putting Carmine in a picnic. I'm popping Egg Power 3. It was you walking around like that in that bright ass sun. Says Nana. Walk around like what? This is the perfect sun fit. I'm gonna get a tan. Look at that. I got the dogs out. But he told me that I went and did everything else before I talked to her again. Says Ninby. It's not what I wanted to do. Pokeball. Gotta catch 'em all. Strawberry melon was a great choice. I can't believe Nimby tried to get you to extract the strawberry from the melon. Has that fake sugar in it, but whatever I needed. Which fake sugar, though? I notice a lot of people now use monk fruit. I can always taste that monk fruit. Oh, sucralose. Oh, you took your sweet time. Why is she always so angry? I want to talk to you before Kiki wakes up. I wanted to fix your Ogre Pond's mask, but I need one more material if I want to do a proper job of it. According to Grandpa, we need to get a crystal cluster from the bottom of the crystal pool. I mean, we could just return the mask as it is, but I think it would make Ogre Pond real happy if we fix it up first. You don't even care about this ogre. Why would Kiki not be the one to do this? Especially now that I heard the real story. I want Ogre Pond to be happy, you know? I'm sure Ogre Pond will be pleased to know you care so much for it. What about Keekers? He would be the one. Morning, Grandpa. Kiki, you better go kill some time somewhere. Yeah, do whatever you want, sis. Excuse me, I don't need that kind of attitude from you. I got stuff to do, alright? What's his problem? He's been all bent out of shape since yesterday. I don't know, he spent the evening in his room without so much as a bite of dinner. Must be teen angst or something. It happens. How old are you? It would have been hard to get stuff done with Kiki clinging to you, Mello. Guess things worked out in our favor. The crystal pool's at the top of Oni Mountain. I'm not usually too keen on outsiders heading up, but I think we can make an exception for you. Let's say you and I go for a hike to find ourselves a crystal cluster. Asim says, with no dinner? I've never been that mad. Honestly, I've never been so mad that I'm like, I'm not going to eat. Matter of fact, I want to eat more when I'm mad. Play this song. Just 100% another wife. Wait, what? Who? You're married now? Wait, this is the hold music, isn't it? What the fuck do you mean you've been married for? Chat, what does he mean by this? I really thought you were married. Coming soon. I mean, one of my coworkers. I mean, they got married really early just so that she could come over and do all that stuff. Marriage visa and all that, but the whole immigration situation's got pretty hairy, especially for Venezuelans. Yeah. Yeah. Melo never followed through either? Shit. Not the switching price tags at Ed McKay's. I do like the casual lore drop and then nothing after. I mean, I could definitely see that you guys had, I could definitely believe that you guys have been married this whole time, to be honest. I was like, what a great time to do my Duolingo while hearing that amazing song. Amazing hold music. Smash says being married slaps, though. Figuratively, Chad. Figuratively. For all you old heads. Chad, that's not what he means, alright? Alright, because like getting married without a courtesy invite, be like, we're not cool anymore. You know, honestly, I just know the food. Like let me just come through, Rafa. Let me officiate for you. Oni's ma. What's Oni's ma doing over here? The whole immigration. Oh, right. Expect to see registry links in the future, says K-Sib. Oh, yeah. Wait, what is that? Oh, did you just remember someone has a registry link? So I went wait, I just realized you said to me, so I went elsewhere. To be fair, the litmus test for that was a way out, and then your guy betrayed me. Which I also think it's hilarious that you replayed that game with your wife and still picked the same guy to betray her. It's insane. That's so funny. That's so insane, though. Don't even call me out. It's so wild. Knowing full well what he did. I bet she felt the same way. She played basketball with your kid and met your wife, and then you betrayed her. Basketball with your child. How to be a weeb? I guess Nimby's not wrong. I'm learning Japanese. I'm trying to support the friends on their wedding day, says K-Sib. You're a good man. Eat those. those who passed on. Having Mello be my witness. Now we both have to suffer and play through the witness side by side. Without Nano giving us all the answers like he did for Smasher. Let me the lag. How is this the laggiest part? It's the smallest ocean. Slug my balls. If you glance at like you go down 2 frames. This game's performance. It is something. Yeah, Not Up actually posted this video today where it talked about how toxic gas is held within its thin balloon-shaped body so it can cause massive explosions. I get that. Honestly, I've never related more with a Pokemon in my life, other than Ditto, where people just use me to have babies with me. But other than that, nickname a Pokemon LeBron James. Wait, didn't you already nickname a Pokemon LeBron James? Yeah, you have a Pokemon nicknamed LeBron James. Also, yo, what's up, Zach? Yeah, you have a Pokemon named LeBron James. This guy. Where's he at? Where the hell is he at? Why is he not in the named box? There's no way this man's in the love box, right? What? Where is LeBron James? Bro, he's probably playing. He's probably playing a game right now. Yeah, he's the tall giraffe, but what? I went over him. Where the hell's he at? Oh! There he is. All right, what you want to name someone else LeBron James? Name a shark? Wait, there is a shark, isn't there? Who do I have unnamed? Oh yeah! Veluza. More like a piranha though. I guess this would be the other closest thing. Tralalero, tralala. Okay, I can only fit 6 letters, I think. I don't think the shark is in this game. I see. Oh my god, 12 letters is what I meant. All right, what other name do you want, Zach? Unless you just want your refund. Tralalero, tra. It now just looks like Tralaler Otra. There can't be 2 goats. There's only 1 goat. Well, actually, there's a few goats in this game. Wait, I got Slow King? I can't believe there's balls and balls. Chalalero Otra actually sounds like it could be a Pokemon. I don't think you noticed. Oh, coughing, yes. Yeah, Nana posted this video about how Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Nintendo Switch, which lets you fly around an open world map with no loading screens and an ocean of water, has like, well, at least the video had no performance issues, but then Pokemon is like, here's this body of water. Had what connected? Oh. A refund. Zach. Unless he's gonna try to name something else. Alright, let's see what Homegirl's got to say. What's Homegirl got to do with it? There you are, Mel. Get a load of this view. Get a load of this guy. It's the crystal pool. Bet you didn't expect it to be so laggy, huh? Crystals here are always shining. Isn't it strange? There's even a strange rumor that you can meet people here who have passed away. Now we'll just need to get a little bit of the crystal from the bottom of this pool so we can fix the mask properly. That's where you come in. Come on then, jump in. Don't be scared. You want me to jump in? I got this fresh haircut. You want me to jump in? Oh, I can't swim and my clothes would get soaked if I did it. Okay. You got a real nifty Pokemon to ride on. You'll be fine. What in the... Wait, Carmen, let's hug during an earthquake. Please. Oh. My... No. Why does my Lotic speak like a One Piece character laughs? This one looks strong. You're awfully lucky that I'm around. What, with your little level 12 rat, probably? Wait, now we can both have little tufts on our top of our head. Aura wheel. Oh. Okay. Okay. I honestly, my bad. I'm sorry I ever spoke. Dear Lord. I didn't realize this thing was weak to aura. Bro, don't let my Lotic find the Rizzler in a Costco aisle. We're about to get dominated by pure aura. Sheesh. That surprised me. Now that I think about it, Pokemon like that one do show up here from time to time. You know, you're pretty handy to have around in a battle, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, Kieran would have loved this view, R.I.P. Kieran's probably dead, isn't he? This is some, like, weird ghost thing. He was never here the whole time. Is that... Crystal Cluster? What? Wait, is this that thing that Nano likes? What is it? Vehicular manslaughter? Where, like... what is it called? Hexagonal manslaughter? What is it called? What is it? Ocular... Ocular... Columnar jointing. Oh my god. I don't don't know why I could only think of vehicular manslaughter. Rafa says, Mello and Chat, time for me to slip into bed with Low Putty, my actual wife, and pet using a track. Bro, yes! I don't think enough people use Love a Homie, and I'm so glad you did. You used Love a Homie and Seal the Deal today. What a phenomenal gaming experience. Maybe it was stuck to that Pokemon you fought. The energy coming from those crystals at the bottom of the pool, I knew it. Miss Breyer. Hi there, Carmen, and Mello, too. Why did the music and the hand positioning... Why do I feel like I'm on a news station now? I thought you were paired with other students. Did you decide to switch things up? I'm sorry, Miss Breyer, but this place is actually pretty special. I'm not a big fan of outsiders just wandering around up here. I'm aware that this is a sacred ground, yes. I did get permission from the caretaker, though. Was that not sufficient? Bro, this music is insane. Why did you come here? Just doing a bit of field research. I was interested in the properties of the water here. I knew she was a villain, and my hunch was on the money. You see, the crystal pool's water is... Ella just spoiled it. I knew she was a villain. There's no way Ella would say that they love her if she wasn't a villain. Crystal pool's water is emit energy with the same wavelength as terrestrial energy. So I have no idea why that is. But once I figure that out, I might be able to stabilize the terrestrial phenomenon in regions other than Paldea. I see. Well, we got somewhere to be, so let's head back, Mello. I can love non-villains. Name 3 right now. I'll wait. Not a rumor. It's a track record, Steve. The fisherman from Stardew. Willie? Hello, where do you think the bear's wife is, by the way? She's in a freezer. Cut up into pieces. The Coral Island people don't count because they're misunderstood. That's basically like being evil. They're one slip up away from turning evil. Amazing that you picked every game with no real villains. You know, Nimby brings up an excellent point. I'm lagging so bad. I literally cannot move. It's not even letting me go the way I want. Chad, I'm not long for this world. I gotta be up tomorrow. I guess, fortunately. A hotfish from Nemo looks like a villain, and that still counts against you. Stop! Wait, what? Don't make me call him the hotfish from Nemo. I gotta take a shower tomorrow morning. I meant to take it today, but I was already running late for stream. Yeah, I didn't want to say it at the beginning of the stream, but that smell, chat, it's been me the whole time. Call me a dead wizard's feet the way you're getting a whiff of this. I could just catch Chingling's evolution up there and never think about it again. The Zaddy car from Cars isn't a villain. I've never seen Cars, so I don't know what. I don't know if I can confirm or deny that you're right or wrong. Someone said my name. Your repo name? Zaddy Zach. Esquire. Sidon. Sidon these. Damn it, Nimby. He says, but what about the next life? Well, that could be a fun one to be in long, I guess. What if the next life... What if your next life is just you get isekai'd into the game that you have the most hours in, just that you've ever played, and you don't even realize, right? Like, there's a chance you end up with some game from years ago that you never had time tracking on. There's one professor in this game that I want to fuck. Maybe says I'm dead. I don't know. I feel like mine would be something I wasn't expecting. Like, I'd probably get pulled into, like, Maple Story or something. Or, like, Fly for Fun or some shit. Next says I'd be dead in Monster Hunter, like a villager from Kakariko Village in Ocarina of Time. Yeah, right? Like, it might be something you just don't know. But then, like, what if the afterlife caretaker isn't actually, like, thinking? Like, it does not matter, right? Like, he's like, hey, your actual most played game is, like, Stardew Valley. Think about how fun that would be. Unfortunately, one time Steam didn't properly close, I don't know, Phasmophobia. And you left it running for 8,000 hours. So later. Imagine your most played game is RE4. Bro, just bite me and let me go get a chance at biting Leon or whatever. Also, Stardew and fun do not go in the same sentence. Alright. You say that like you didn't fall in love with that game and put hours into it. Also, is it Hades or Animal Crossing? I guess Hades isn't the worst. You can just be a little ghost in the wall and watch Zagreus bang it out. Animal Crossing could also be fun. Especially if you're like into the whole animal thing, right? What don't me? Alright. Listen, I'm gonna get my comeuppance, and I'm making Zucker pucker for all that time he spent on my island. I didn't want him on there. I'm not gonna like it, but I'm gonna do it. If it's Final Fantasy 14, I might survive at least a little, says Nimby. I mean, I feel like surviving in 14 isn't too hard. You've got the Warrior of Light to protect you. You got, yeah, that's a good one. I think that would be a fun one. That'd be a fine one. Especially if you're into the whole animal thing, then... Yeah, we'll just live in one of the 3 major cities. You know enough about the game now to, like, move into a city that probably... You know they're not going to get rid of Limsa or something. Alright. Alright, chat. That way I'd make the tax brackets. Y'all gotta have more faith if you're getting isekai'd in this world. You know what? How come none of you guys thought that when you get isekai'd into the world that you love or spent so much time in that you are main character energy, right? Like, that's immediately what I thought. I was like, if I'm getting pulled into a game, I'm the main character. I'm not worried about dying in Monster Hunter. I am Big Bad Hunter. Like, watch this video.
Y'all ain't never see a motherfucker Order the Yamin off the X Beezy.
Order
the motherfucker off the X Jiggler. Fuck the monoculous seeds on a jiggler. Fuck you.
Ain't no way this man off the X Breezy almost have this memorized. I don't want to be the main character in 14. Why? They're not any more or less sad than anyone else. Let me be Alphino's dad so I can... You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Chat, we're going to call it there. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Pokemon. Scarlet off the X Breezy. Nano says they never sleep, Mellow. What? Yours does? I've seen you go to the inn. Text says someone wake me up at 9. I know when I have to be up, so I'll post a message, an untagged message in Discord, and it'll have a dog in a blanket. If I'm the main character in 14, does that mean Alice is also crushing on me? Yes. That would convince me. Yeah. Yeah. I want to be resurrected as Montoya? No. Matoya. I'll be resurrected as Matoya's Rose Toy if I get isekai'd into Final Fantasy 14. I want to find somebody to raid. I have no idea how, though. I can't believe Xenoblade X is 10 times larger than Skyrim with no load times, while Scarlet Violet isn't even one Skyrim big. Wait, it's actually 10. Oh my god. That's it. Tomorrow we're going to start Xenoblade Chronicles X. And we're going to run raids all night with Nano. I would raid someone, but they're playing a game that I don't want spoilers for. Oh, this guy's live. Let's go raid Goofball. See at least one person actually playing story. Story? What the hell do you mean story? All right, let's go raid Goofball. We're gonna we'll be back tomorrow as always. If you ever want to know when we're streaming, what we're streaming, all that good, Discord is the place to be. That's where everything happens. That's where everything doesn't happen. Everything in between, up, down, left, right, start, select. I think, you know, Community Day Sunday, bro. All I'm saying is, you didn't see me spamming that chat yesterday, the other day, whatever day, bro. Games for days. Look at that. Look at all these installed games that will probably last like 5 seconds and never get played again. Shotgun Cop Man. Wait, this isn't a multiplayer game. I don't even think I actually installed most of them because I put them all on the channel, but I'm just saying. Avoidy Virus. Look at this. 0 friends have ever played this. Laser Tag Arena. 0 friends have ever played this. Shenanigan. Shenaniganza. 0 friends have ever played this. That's the way I like my games. Dog shit. Neotag League? Someone must have played this. No one's played this. Knock Load, bro. This was an old Flash game. Similar to Fragpunk. I'm gonna go crazy on this game. I'm about to go crazy on this game. Bop, bop. Look at it. I knew somebody would have played this game because Tyler One voices a character in this game. That's the only game with a Eula, so you know it's good. Dash Fire. No one's ever played this game. That dog shit game I just installed is almost as big as Val. Nugget Royale. Untouched, unloved, never played. That Eula said you can't reincarnate as a rose toy if you accept. No! Alright. Then let me just reincarnate as a carrot-shaped object-ish. And I live in a planet that's like Dune, where worms are constantly under the earth causing vibrationals. As if we were hugging during some sort of earthquake. Look, there's always a way around a Eula. There's always a way. And where there's a will, there's a way. I'll tell you. I need to play this game again. And I'm going to. I need to play this game again. And I'm going. Anyway, we're going to go raid before I make any more lies. All right. We're going to go raid Goof. Thank you guys for hanging out. Very much appreciate you. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Pokemon Scarlet. We're going to see what happens with this child that for some reason we're lying to. I don't know what's going on with the story, but it doesn't make any damn sense. There's no reason Kieran shouldn't be experiencing the thing he wants most in life. Makes no damn sense. Carmen's evil. Evil. I'm gonna make sure my Pokemon character puts a baby in her, but she's evil. Anyway, the raid message is, hello, drug dealer. We've come for your strongest potions. Writers didn't fucking cook shit. This makes no damn sense. Literally makes no sense. Why are they lying? It makes no sense. The writers cooked drugs on a spoon that they lit from underneath, and they smoked it, and then they wrote some of the most dog shit nonsensical. All right, I gotta go. This raid's gonna hit. Thank you guys so much. Y'all keep it easy, and I hope I will catch you soon. You have a great rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it is. Much love. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for the hype train. Peace.